Hello, and thank you for joining on for this reflection on the 27th of May 2025. And the passage which I've been reading and thinking about for this little session is from the first letter of Peter, chapter 4, from verse 12 to the end of that chapter. And it's all about suffering as a Christian. Dear friends, do not be surprised at the painful trial you are suffering, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice that you participate in the sufferings of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when his glory is revealed. If you are insulted because of the name of Christ, you are blessed, for the Spirit of glory and God rests on you. If you suffer, it should not be as a murderer or thief or any other kind of criminal, or even as a meddler. However, if you suffer as a Christian, do not be ashamed, but praise God that you bear that name. For it's time for judgment to begin with the family of God. And if it begins with us, what will be the outcome for those who do not obey the gospel of God? And if it is hard for the righteous to be saved, what will become of the ungodly and the sinner? So then, those who suffer according to God's will should commit themselves to their faithful Creator and continue to do good. So it's kind of a pep talk, isn't it, really, this from Peter? You know, it's kind of, no one said it'd be easy being a Christian passage. And this, Peter was writing to, dispersed, scattered Christian community around Asia Minor who did experience various localized forms of suffering for the faith. And this is the context in which Peter's writing this letter. And so really what he's saying is get used to it. I mean, if we think about the origins of our faith, if we think about the sufferings of Christ, he writes, but rejoice that you participate in the sufferings of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when his glory is revealed. Not only should we endure suffering and get on with it, but we should rejoice in it, because we know what it's for. If you're insulted because of the name of Christ, you are blessed, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests on you. So not only should we stick with it and put up with the suffering, we should glory in it. But it's clear that the suffering that we experience should be as a result of our faith. If we suffer because of our own poor behaviour, then that's a different reckoning altogether. Peter's telling us, if you suffer, it should not be as a murderer or thief or any other kind of criminal. However, if you suffer as a Christian, do not be ashamed, but praise God that you bear that name. So, suffering. And we can bring to mind, can't we, many people over the course of history and in the current day who do suffer really great privations and in death as a result of their faith. In our society and in our time, many of us, if we do experience any adversity as a result of our faith, it's cast into perspective and into shade, isn't it, compared to people who really suffer. I mean, we do encounter people, don't we, who are disdainful of our faith, who thinks that perhaps it's a bit odd that we go to church and we're Christians. But that's a minor thing to bear, isn't it? So it's kind of a tough message, isn't it? But it's one that I guess was really important for people to hear at that time and in those places, so that they wouldn't be deterred. Wouldn't think, oh, this is hard going, I've had enough of this. But the message from Peter is very much, this is how it's going to be. Get used to it. And not only get used to it, but revel in it, glory in it, because this is about your faith. This is about Christ. The Spirit of glory and of God rests on you. And the closing couple of verses. So then, those who suffer according to God's will should commit themselves to their faithful Creator and continue to do good.